Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video, I'm going to show you a brand new cheese with Milani as well as a skip boss phase that you can do with Radahn, meaning you're going to completely skip the boss completely and you will not have to battle him at all. Now, before we get into that, let's get into what you will need. You are going to need to arrive at this location that I am at. The reason why is we are going to fight a boss. In order for this boss to pop up, we absolutely need to wait at this Lost Grace until nightfall. Then we head to a specific location that I will pinpoint on the map, which is very, very close to this Lost Grace. I mean, it's in walking distance. You will want to head here. Now, for the video, I already took out the boss. I'm sorry, guys. So within this video, you will not see it pop up, but it is a Nightbird. I believe that's what it's called. I might be wrong, but I'm 100% sure on that. But anyways, it will pop up exactly right here. You just have to wait at least 1 or 2 seconds and it'll fly on in. Then you can take it out. You will earn the following reward that is on my spell tab, or I guess what do you call it, the spell slot, whichever one you want to call it, right? So just go over to the spells and you will earn this one right here on the bottom left. Now with this method, you are going to be able to finish the boss off pretty damn quick, and I'm telling you, it's pretty fast. So what we need to do is assign the spell that we just received, and then from there we can then attach a weapon that has bleeding damage, which is highly recommended. Also, this is optional, which is the Opaline Bubble Tree, as well as this one right here, the Hidden Tear, which will allow us to basically, become immune to damage for just a slight second. And then the Tear will also give us pretty much unlimited FP for a short amount of time, which is going to come in handy. As for damage, of course, we will need a staff. You can have that leveled up to however you like. I have mine at 9. You then want to use a sword with some sort of bleeding damage. Now for stats, what I recommend is a good amount of decent health. Make sure your intelligence is up as well as your dexterity. And then we can obviously increase our mind, which is going to be highly recommended in this because you want to make sure that you're constantly spamming this spell, because what this spell is going to do is essentially this Milani boss is going to have a hard time hitting us. Trust me, it's possible. And for Talisman, you can use whatever you want, but for sure, we do need a Mimic Tear, so make sure you have that. After this, let's head straight into the boss room. I'm not going to cut off anything else, so I'm just going to let it run through. And we want to switch to our sword because we want to basically let our Mimic have the sword. That's not basically, it's pretty much what we need. Then from there, we then need to go to our inventory. We are going to swap over to the staff. At this point, we can heal up. And then once you heal up, use some of your staff right away. Just start spamming it. You will notice that the damage is doing great, as well as she will be staggered a little bit. The bleeding damage that your Mimic will pretty much cause will be a great amount. And not only this, you can let it run through pretty quick. My Mimic was able to have a good amount of health towards the end, which is what you will absolutely need when you are performing this. Big ol' explosion of Scarlet Rot. Then at this point, all you have to do is spam it down once more. Just continuously do this. We also want to use our flask so that we can gain those benefits. If you forgot about it, make sure you use it. And this is going to come in handy for sure at the end because all you have to do is just spam. Literally, it's spam, 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 spam. That's all you have to do. As for how many flasks that I used to refill my FP, I think it was only 6 if I'm not mistaken. And this is all you have to do. You could possibly even use less, to be honest. It just depends on how much damage your sword is and how high you got it. Now let's continue on to the Radahn boss skip glitch. All you have to do for this is arrive over to Limgrave, and we are specifically at a Lost Grace near Fort Ferreth. And all you have to do is go straight forward and arrive at this well. Now, I do not know how to say the name correctly. Maybe I butcher it, and I'm just gonna not even go there, guys. Not gonna even go there, but all you have to do is head to this river well right there from Fort Ferreth, and here we are. Once we have located this, we'll then take the lift down. Once we have taken the lift, we will then go forward, but make sure that you have claimed this Lost Grace on the right, just in case anything happens, like you fall off a cliff or whatever can happen, right? This game is filled with mysteries and just random stuff that happens. Now, let's just continuously go forward. We are going to go all the way around and follow this green path on the map. Now, from that Lost Grace that was near the lift, if you continue to go forward, take a right, left, right, you will then eventually arrive at this lift, which is really close to that Lost Grace. From there, from that lift, you then just want to go forward, walk through all this water, take a left. Then you're going to notice that there's going to be some pillars or part of a bridge right there. Just continuously follow the green part that's on your map and you will get here. I promise you, there's no other way of getting there except for following the green path. You will see another lift right there, and then you'll see a Lost Grace that you can interact with. Now from this Lost Grace, all we want to do is go forward, drop down, and I will speed this up just a little bit because it's not too far, and you'll arrive right here. All you have to do is jump off and let your character completely, wipe away, basically. At this point, you will then Alt F4, or you can just close the app on your Xbox or PlayStation. You will then arrive at this location, which is not possible unless you beat Radahn. This will completely skip that part, and so this way, you don't even have to take the long path to get here. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.